Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed the past 3 videos. This week, as you know from our last video, I'm on vacation. I'm on a little cruise, so I wanted to do a little vacation vlog. Every day I'll just take you all with me on excursions, I guess parties that I go to at night, breakfast, dinners, basically anything that I feel like would be interesting to you all. I'm gonna put in this video and just tell you all about my vacation and experience. So I hope you like it. Let's get to it. All right, so this was our first day on the boat, boarding day or dock day, or whatever you want to call it. We were actually priority, or like one of the first people to get on the boat because of my disability, so it just made it much easier on my family, carrying all of our suitcases, trying to like not rush on the boat, not getting in anyone's way. So we unpack our room and then we go explore a little. Here I am, as you can see, I'm having a conversation, don't remember what I'm talking about. But I'm also eating an ice cream cone. On Royal Caribbean, they have like complimentary ice cream cones. So I eat like 10 to 12 of these a day. After finishing my cone, I walk to the top deck, go for a little walk along the track, and just look at some scenery. I'm not gonna lie, it was real windy. So when I flipped the camera, you can see how like all over the place my hair was. It was just super windy. And as I was walking, I was kind of like, walking around, getting a feel for the city, looking at the skyline. It was just really pretty, really beautiful, and I loved it. And I'm also looking at the top deck of the boat and everything in the pretty sky. So I didn't get us actually like docking or anything, but here's us sailing, moving away from the city. And at the same time, there was a little party going on downstairs, and everyone was dancing and wobbling and having fun. And this was like the first part of the day.
Don't worry, we have 25 times more of this wobble. Give it up for yourselves. Great job.
Alright, so later in the night, I do end up deciding to, put on this dress, try to head up to the club. I'm feeling myself real cute, real gorgeous. I go, instead of taking the stairs, I wait for the elevator, because, lazy girl. We end up going, and it's really boring. So I walk up, and here I am, walking right back out, because it was dead. And when I get back to my room, I end up filming this. Alright, so after a very long and not even eventful day, still on the half of vacation. So after a very long and not necessarily eventful day, I'm so very tired. So I'm gonna go to sleep, but I hope you all enjoyed day 1, and day 2 is coming up next. Alright, welcome to day 2. So after I wake up and get dressed, I decide to head upstairs for some breakfast. I really just eat a piece of fruit, some bacon, and some bread, because I'm not necessarily the breakfast type person. But ate breakfast, talked to my mother and brother, and then I decided to walk out and fill up this water bottle because I was going to do the Zumba class workout session. It took like 6 or 7 of the smaller cups to fill my big water bottle, and people were just staring at me and making me feel awkward the whole time. So it was just, I was stressed, y'all. But the Zumba class started an hour later than I originally thought. So I just decided to walk the track a little, and as soon as the class started, I walked downstairs, and the person leading it just starts.
Burn today. Do you think if you're dancing like this, you're gonna burn the calories? No, right? No energy, like the Walking Dead. Nothing. No, you need to show me what you got. For this next 40 minutes,
I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that little Walking Dead joke y'all just heard, she thought she ate with that. And she did, because by the end of this workout, she killed us. We did the little air punches, we did the little squats, we did a whole dance routine. And that was literally just the warm up. After the workout, I wanted to just go to my room, collapse, and take a nap. And that is literally exactly what I did. Alright, so after my nap, I put on my swimsuit, walked to the top deck for a little sunbathing in my cute little bikini. You see the little body yada yada yada. Look at it, you see it. But then something strange happens. I hear a little sibling contest and I hear Tyler and Ryan. And I'm like, hold up, wait, that's me and my brother's name. So I turn over and I'm like, oh, these little siblings have the same name as us. But it's cool because as you can see, they won, so they did right by our name. All right, so prior knowledge, I made some friends at the little Zumba class, and we were like, oh, let's all meet at the Lighthouse Lounge at this time. So when I get done sunbathing, I go get my ice cream, decide to go down and wait for them. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'll wait from this point on for like 30 to 45 minutes for them. And I just think to myself, I'm like, dang, I was played. And, after I finished my ice cream cone, I had decided I cannot do this anymore. So as soon as I finished my ice cream cone, I decided to get up and go find my parents. All right, so after I find my parents, they're like, get dressed, we're going to an early dinner, the fancy dinner, the captain's dinner. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why wouldn't y'all tell me? But after this little outfit here together, I was looking real cute. And here I am, just filming, eating my tiny little salad, girl dinner, whatever the little TikTok trend is. All right, so about me halfway through eating my salad appetizer, the photographer comes up and he's like, oh, family pictures, family pictures. And then my dad gets his food after that. He's eating the snail. I don't know if y'all saw on the menu, but I saw snail. He saw snail and we're like, who the fuck, who would eat snail? But then we were like, yeah, let's try it. He's giving specifics, I don't remember what they are, but he said it was pretty good. So I was like, okay, cool. After dinner, I put on my little dress and go back to the nightclub tonight. And this night, y'all, it was actually pretty fun. I will not lie. So I had a fun day and a fun night. And this brings us to day 3. So I wake up, fill my water bottle, and get ready for this morning's workout, which is a morning stretch. And they were playing really good music, so I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time focusing. So we eventually pull up to Bermuda, and I see this really cool water park. And I'm looking at it, but then I see the price, and I'm like, $35 a day. That's entirely too much. But that's besides the point because we got off the boat. So I'm looking at that boat, and then there's actually another boat company there. And then, we're just walking around Bermuda, walking to our excursion. But then we eventually get to our boat, our excursion, and we start to sail off. So on the first part of our excursion, we're just looking at the glass bottom. We see a lot of coral reefs. We see fish. Look at the little colony of fish. It was just so amazing, and I love nature so much, y'all. And then I even got a chance to take a piece of bread, throw it out, and feed the fish. This part always kind of makes me sad because, like, the bigger fish get all the food and the smaller fish don't. So, I felt so bad. I was throwing food at the small fish on purpose. And even when I was doing that, like the bigger fish, like look at them attacking each other for the food. I understand that's nature, but still, like let the little baby fish eat. But then I head down to the bottom of the boat, get a little vodka cranberry, because the drinking age of Bermuda is 18. And the man was telling me I look so young, and I was like, dang, I get this everywhere I go. But that was besides the point, because I got my drink and I was grown. And not only was I feeling grown, but I was feeling myself. Like, look at the puff, look at the glasses, look at the complexion. I was real cute, real adorable. And I was just having so much fun. And next, after we dock, I decide to, jump off the boat. That was one of the excursion options. It took me so long to get to the edge of the boat because he was explaining the rules so much. But, I get it, safety. But here I am standing on the third part and jump. So much fun. And here I am just fighting for my life, swimming back to the thing. Funny thing is, I'm a swimmer, but I was struggling. It was salt water, my eyes were burning, and it was so much. Alright, so after I jumped the boat and messed my hair up, I decided to go snorkeling. And the mask was really hard to breathe in. It wasn't looking real pretty, but it's okay because I was still feeling myself. And then I decided to, float on my back for a few, relax a little bit. But then I think to myself, and I have another random spur of the moment, let's jump again. So I actually get someone to film another one of my jumps. So as I'm recovering, here is the jump from the bottom perspective of the water. And then look at this pretty face that I made. So after the second jump and being blinded by the salt water, I decided that's enough and I want to walk around. And I actually got stuck in quicksand. I and like a whole bunch of other people. But me personally, not only did I get stuck in the sand, I also walked around the beach and fell and got my legs scraped up pretty badly by a bunch of seashells. And you can just see the look of defeat on my face. And I'm just. After we get done with that part of the excursion, we decide to do our own little tour. We got on a town bus and we just drove around the city. And here I am sitting on the bus, feeling myself again. It's very windy, so my hair is crazy, and I'm just looking around, amazed at like the scenery. Like there was literally no difference between here and there. They had a little, not a real CVS, but like they had a little pharmacy. They had a grocery store. They had everything, even a mall. And here's the mall here. It kind of looks like a castle, which I thought was very, very cool. So I look over and I see the directory, and then I decide to go inside, but the shirt was like $50. So I left. We eventually get back on our bus and go to the boat, and I get ready for that night. Alright, so first things first, the outfit. I put on this cute little floor length gray skirt and my pretty girl crop top because I'm a pretty girl, and I was just genuinely feeling myself, and it was just great. I start off my night at the casino trying to win this little $20 bill here, and it was really close. I ended up not getting it, and I was like, you know what, that's someone else's blessing. I walk off the boat and I head over to the nightclub. I see one of the friends that I made on the boat. She's feeling herself, she's singing. She is a city girl and she is living that life. And here I am just kicking it, hanging out. The club isn't really my scene, of course, because I'm like 18, but I also don't go to parties, so I didn't really know what to do. So it was just kind of awkward for me, at least. After a while, I just decided that it's not really my time, so I just go back to the boat at like 2 a.m. Mind you, I was real sleepy. It was real late, but I go back to the boat, head to sleep, and just happy I had a nice full day. So here we are at day 3. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. Day 4. My bad, y'all. I'm real tired. Went to sleep real late last night. My mom wanted to walk the city one last time before we left, so I'm the one who woke up, early in the morning, decided to walk with her, and we had a nice little time. One of the first things that we saw on our walk that really caught my eye were these really tiny lighthouses. And I was like, that's really cute and adorable. I wanted to know how much they cost, but it was probably too much. And then the first place we went to was a little pharmacy. They had all of this really cool hair product, same products we have here. And I was like, dang, if I had money, I would get me some because I really needed some. But I just thought it was so cool that they have like the same products that we have. And then after my mom got her breakfast, we went to this Island Outfitters place because I wanted a little t-shirt. And you would expect, because they're tourists, the prices to be really hiked up and high, but these shirts were actually $10. So I think this is like just a local area for people who live there. But I got this really cute Bermuda shirt. It was a little sparkly, so it was like just my fit. And here's just a cute little clip of me wearing it, thinking it's real cute, kind of feeling myself. Once we get back on the boat and me and my mom part ways, I make myself a cup of ice cream and I head out to find my friends. I ended up not finding them, so I just meet back up with my mom for lunch. Had another little salad, not girl dinner, but girl lunch. But no, I'm a liar because this time I actually ate a full course other than the salad appetizer. We also end up seeing my brother and father at the end of me and my mom eating lunch as we're walking out. And my dad is like, hey, let's go to the little Friends and Family Feud game. So we go, we're watching, but what ended up happening was they give you tickets because everyone couldn't play, and our tickets weren't called, so we all just kind of watched the game and then left. I end up running into the people that I met in the lobby, and me and the girl were like, oh, let's go to the little makeup tutorial thing because we were learning, because they had like a little smoke AI seminar. So I didn't really want to be a model because it was the last night on the cruise. So I was like, I want to do my own makeup, make it match my dress, my outfit look real cute. Like I wanted to do everything on my own. So she was the model. She ended up looking really pretty at the end, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was her birthday. So this was her birthday look. She had her nice dress. She was looking real cute at the end of the night. And then again, my parents tell me that we have last minute plans for dinner. It was the last night on the ship, so they're like, oh, let's go to the captain's dinner again. And it was last minute again. But here I am rushing to do my makeup. I think I already did my eyeshadow, so I'm just doing my mascara and lip look. I also took my hair down, put my curling product in it, because, like I said, it was the last night on the boat. I was trying to look cute and feeling myself and everything. And there I am, just like posing for the camera. So I end up wearing this brown dress and some golden pink jewelry because I did pink makeup and I was really feeling myself. At dinner, I actually eat again, like for real, for real. I got the chicken parmesan, and while the dinner was great overall every night on the boat, I think this night was my favorite, from the appetizer to the entree to the dessert, because I had like this maple pie dessert that I had for the first time ever, and it was just really cool. But this night, the last night, was one of the best nights on the boat to go for captain's dinner, in my opinion. And just like that, it's time to go back home. And here we are loading the car up, getting ready to go back home. We live in Georgia, and the cruise left from Maryland, so we had like a 10-hour drive ahead of us. And unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to film a real last clip to this YouTube video because when we got home, we found out that while we were on vacation, our tree, it was either too windy or our tree was struck by lightning. So like 25, we come home and like our tree is laying in the driveway.